right, let's get everything sorted out here and put into place. I think we're live now. So I'm going to be doing how to play the outro to We Will Rock You in next month's Riff of the Month. It's one of those solos with a lot of subtle details that are really nice, and I want to create a sound on the Axe-Fx to go with it and really match it. And I want to get it as close as I can, so we're going to spend some time on this and create this sound here. So first I just got to set up the lane, input and output, and connect them. It's like connecting all the cables. There we go. Now we know that he used Vox AC30 and he didn't use the top boost channel. So I'm just going to find an AC30 here. It's AC20. I got to remember what they, the Citrus AC30, A30. No, it was the Class A30. And then the cabinet, he's got a small cabinet there. That's like, I guess, the combo 2x12 that came with it. I couldn't find anything. I looked online for any articles about it, and I couldn't find anything that said exactly what speakers he was using. So this is like one of the most important parts too if we're going to get the sound right. So we're going to just try 2x12s here. It sounded like maybe it was a pair of 57s on it. Let's see what we got that'll line up and match it. Let's see if we can get the sound. That's got that throaty sound, but it's missing some dirt. So the other thing I read is that he was using a treble boost pedal instead of the treble boost channel. So let us put one of those in on the drive block. And I think that's the 808 mod. I gotta remember which one it is. Or it's just the basic boost pedal. Oh no, treble boost, there it is. I forgot it actually had it by name. That's pretty close. That's not bad. I think we're still missing some of that tone. His tone's more throaty. We're a little bit more trebly and not as throaty sounding. Needs more middle. It's also, there's a little bit of that tone in there that sounds like he's in a tube, like he's in a cone, right? Oh, hey, Ronnie, how are you? This is one of the guitars you can't have. This is my original. This is my wife. So I don't know if I want to mess with the cab. That was pretty close. Let me just take a couple listens. Oh, that's even better. All right, we're getting in there. This might not take that long. These are pretty close to start with. Off axis, the mic. Is that closer? Or is that closer? It's like somewhere in between the two. Hey, Easton, how's it going, man? I think I'm going to have to mix those two cabinets. So we have the C. All right, so it's that mixed with that was the, where was it? Class A off axis here. Doing pretty good, Easton. Thank you. I'm doing this to prepare for a lesson that's coming up. I'm going to do a riff of the month for the outro solo to We Will Rock You. And I still have to learn how to play it totally correctly so I can teach the lesson, but I want to get every minute detail down like I did with the Purple Haze lesson. But first we got to get the sound. So the other thing I'm hearing with this, well, there's two other things. He's got that weird chorus, which is going to be the hardest thing to get. And also there's a little bit of a room echo. That's like right in your face. I feel like there's a tiny bit of the room leaking through that I want to get. So that's in the cabinet settings room. I'm going to bring some room level in. It's better. We're still missing some mid. A little bit of beef. Do you want it from the pedal or from the amp? A little more beef there. Oops. It's a fun sound. Okay, now the part of it that I'm scared of, the chorus pedal. I couldn't find anything online anywhere about what he used for the chorusing effect on this. It's got that weird vibey. I'm going to roll forward a little bit where you can hear it a little better. What is it about tab that sounds so bad when you're playing along, Houston? Is it lead stuff you're saying? Like you just don't feel like you're getting the timing and such? All right, let's go over to our chorus pedals here and just start taking stabs at it and hope for the best. It's going to be an analog pedal. I mean, it's old. So maybe it was tape. They might have done it in the studio with tape. Let's try a vintage tape. Ooh. That's giving it that tubular sound too, but now I've got too much of it because I'm mixing it with the cabinet. Let me see if I take it out of the cabinet. No, you definitely need that. It's not quite chorusy enough. It can be tough with tabs. If you know a song really well, it's okay. But tab doesn't really tell you the length or the duration of the notes, right? You have to read regular music for that. It helps you. I always found it helps if you're kind of learning the song yourself and you're stuck on a note here or there to just use the tab to help you figure out what you're doing. Like anything else, start with the simplest things that you know really well. Look at the tab, play along, make sure you got it right. Then try something just a little bit harder. Don't try to jump from like a riff that you can play that's real easy up to like some Yngwie Malmsteen thing. Take it in steps. Man, that's close. Something's still not quite right with the... Ooh, that's too much. It's close, man. It's close. they did it in the studio, it would have been after the cab. It would have been the recording. That sounds more like it. Let me just move back here again. It's very stereo, though. Yeah, man, I took only a few guitar lessons too. I went to a store. I didn't like it. They were teaching me like Mary Had a Little Lamb and stuff, and not the cool Stevie Ray version. So I went home and I was getting Guitar for the Practicing Musician magazines. This is like 1986, 87. And I was just learning what I could out of there. And I spent a lot of time transcribing music. And wrong at first. So to me, the best way to learn is to figure out other people's music. And that's what I have here, this program called Transcribe. This is cheap. And the reason I got this is when I can say, like, put it at 50% if I'm having trouble figuring something out. And if you do that, it's not changing the pitch, so I can play along at half the speed. Chorus in parallel. Interesting. Let's see how that would sound. Where in the chain, Dan, are you saying to put it if I'm going to run it parallel? Yeah, we're live, man. You're saying go amp right to the chorus and then to the output from there, or are you seeing something different? Yeah, because you get that direct sound in there, which is awful. It gets very loud, too. I got to bring that back. I'm like burning your ears out, guys. Above the drive. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Drop it in like that, right? And bring up the mix. Yeah. Good call, man. Thank you. Yeah, it keeps that mono quality then, which sounds more like the recording. Wow, we are really close now. Good call, Dan. All right, I think we just need some mid. That's probably actually the difference of the guitar more than the amp. Yeah, I think we got it. Yes, there's a treble booster on here, and I did that right away because I had read that that's what he used. So that's the pedal I have here, the drive. I've got an AC30 amp, of course, like he used. And then I went with two different cabinets next to each other. They're both 212s with 57s on them. One of them's off axis, one of them's on axis. And the one that's off axis, I added some of the room level to it to give it that weird, like, tubular quality to match the recording more, because they were getting some bleed from the room, it sounds like. I should save this before I lose it, too. Yeah, I'll switch a guitar. I'll switch out for one of my Kiesels with I'll grab the one with the Fishmans in it, because they're really, like, middle of the road pickup, I guess you could say. They're summed. 1 second, I got to pull all the stuff apart here. Yeah, these pickups have a little bit more middle bite. They're a little hotter too. It sounds like there's more gain. So I'll pull it back a little bit because most people are going to play hotter pickups. My reed, that old reed, has duller pickups. I think we got it. Maybe a little bit more mid still. Pull the trebles back, or not the trebles, the high trebles. Bring up the mid a little. Let's go crazy. Wow, barely even noticed that. Yeah. I think we've got the sound here. Talking about the chorus? It's already at 100. Oh, no, you're talking about this. Sorry. Yeah. Not sure what you're talking about, Dan. I'll put on the ideal here. Tell me if you see what you're talking about. This depth? Okay. You guys tired of hearing that same 5 notes yet? Right, too. Tuning. Tuning with chorus on is always a trip. I think I'm happy with that. Thanks for your help, Dan. Hey, Easton, you have a good one, too. picky. It probably needs a little bit of intonation love. It's the weather here, got really cold. The last time this thing was touched was in the summer. I think we got the sound, guys. Thanks for the help. This is going to work great for the lesson. And Dan, if you want me to link to anything, I don't know if you do your own channel or do your own presets or anything like that, let me know. I'll put them in the description when I post the lesson video and all that. Yeah, I think we got it, guys. I will be back later this week with another live stream. I'm going to be working on the lead parts for Magic Jones' song. I'm excited about doing that. Thanks for your help, guys. Awesome, Dan. Thumbs up, man. I'll see y'all soon. Yes, Ronnie, free lessons.